this controversy. Now, in the latest, let's also track other developments. The BJP has lashed out at the Congress, accusing it of seeking the foreign funds to, in fact, stop the Prime Minister Narendra Modi from coming to power in the 2014. The party's allegations have come after US President Donald Trump questioned a move by the former President Joe Biden's administration to provide $21 million to India for the voter turnout and questioned if they were trying to get somebody else elected. This is what has also been said by and reiterated by US President Donald Trump, while Congress has demanded a white paper on the US agency's support to both the government and the non-governmental institution in India over the decades and dubbed Trump's claim as nonsensical. BJP has alleged that US aid funding to India was a reaffirmation of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's assertion during the 2024 Lok Sabha polls campaign that foreign powers were trying to stop him from coming to power. Mendi Garg has joined me live on the broadcast. Mendi, the recent of the political war of words has stirred after, in fact, BJP has underscored the claims that have been made during the 2024 Lok Sabha election polls of the funding. Break it down for our viewers of this controversy.
Well, indeed, Simran, now the controversy has erupted and BJP versus Congress has happened over Donald Trump's $21 million India fund claim. And now the Congress has demanded a white paper on the USAID funds to India and dubbed Donald Trump's claims as nonsensical. And, the BJP has also lashed out at the Congress party, accusing it of, seeking foreign funds to stop Prime Minister Modi from coming to power in 2014. And not only this, BJP also put allegations that after US President Donald Trump questioned move by former President Joe Biden's administration to provide $21 million to India for voter turnout and questioned if they were trying to get somebody else elected. And now the Congress has demanded a white paper on the USAID funds to India and Trump's claims as nonsensical again. And the BJP sources tells us that during the rule of the erstwhile Congress-led United Progressive Alliance, as in the UPA, the government received around $204.28 million rather, while the NGOs received $2,114.96 million. So this inflow slowed down to a trickle once the NDA came to power, and now the government funding dropped to rupees $1 million from 2014 to 2015, though the funding of non-profits increased to $25,079.73 million. So now, since its creation, now George Soros, OCTRP has also, which produced the anti-government reports that were used by the Congress to target the NDA government, received $47 million as per the sources says us. But BJP sources are telling us that after the Modi government came to power, the funding to the NGOs and the other avenues in India has increased significantly, showcasing how the focus has shifted from USAID being directly involved in governmental matters to funding anti-India, anti-national forums in India. And Jairam Ramesh, the Congress's senior leader and communications in charge, has also hit back with a demand for white paper as of now. So, talking about this particular controversy that has erupted on February 16th as well, the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, led by the US billionaire Elon Musk, listed items on which the US taxpayer dollars were going to be spent, and the list included $21 million for voter turnout in India. And on Thursday, Donald Trump has also questioned the purpose of providing $21 million to India for voter turnout. So he also, Donald Trump also said that why do America need to spend $21 million for voter turnout in India? And he also, said that they were trying to get somebody else elected.
So all right, Mendi, I'll also request Ms. Rajakmi Joshi to join me live on the broadcast, who's a political analyst. In fact, Ms. Joshi, as we can see, the entire controversy, in fact, right now blowing up at this point of time of the funding of the voter turnout in the elections of the Lok Sabha, and now this is even becoming relevant with the Congress jumping in and defending these claims that have been reiterated and underscored by US President Donald Trump. What do you make of it?
Good morning, Simran. Yes, this is very concerning, and I'm sure that the government is definitely investigating all the different aspects of this. and but it will not be possible for them probably to come out with this white paper that the Congress is asking for so immediately, because there are a lot of aspects. Now, if you look at it, it's not just that there is this funding that has been coming for quite some time. That is what Mrs. Jairam Ramesh has said. But at the same time, if you look at it minutely, you will see that, as the BJP has pointed out, that initially the UPA government was getting a much higher amount of funding from the US aid. So that was to the tune of 204.8 $204.28 million, and the NGOs were receiving 2,114.96 million dollars. And after the government changed, then suddenly the number falls down to a minimal of $1 million of aid to the NDA government, and but the amount to the NGOs has significantly increased to quite some amount. It has increased by at least $500 million in the initial year between 2014 to 2015, which is quite concerning. So, and what they have pointed out is that it was not just some NGOs, it was also some journalists and some YouTubers and some social media influencers. I mean, their travels. So there were some very suspicious funding. So this is something that definitely needs to be looked into. So and also the fact that the funding seems to have increased substantially in the year 2022, which is just before the Lok Sabha elections. So that, and also it seems to be coinciding with the
All right, Ms.
with
Rajakshmi
the
Joshi, thank you very much. I'll have to, in fact,